I'm doing it, aren't I? Is this it?
Oh!
In my darkest moment, I'm like, what did she mean by that?
Welcome to the brown couch, all-round legend in the game, Joy Crooks, everybody, make some noise! Yes! Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
What else have you been doing other than music?
I've tried to teach my cat tricks.
I have a dog. Training a dog is challenging enough, but
Yeah.
cats are stubborn.
It's very much like a handshake deal when he does do a trick.
Does the cat run the show on the music as well? Does your cat have a say in the songs?
He does sing, yeah.
Oh, really?
Sings, yeah.
Is that something you've taught the cat?
No, I
or-
didn't teach him that. He just kind of wails. He obviously has like a lamenting problem.
Yeah.
His name's Diego.
Diego.
Yeah, he's really sentimental.
Does he feature on any of the new music at all?
No, maybe spiritually, but
Yeah.
not physically.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, couldn't get Diego on, so I got Vince Staples instead.
Yes.
Let's talk about Pass the Salt, which I love. Maybe we could bring on our salt buffet that we often do out here on Gonzo.
When have you ever done a salt buffet?
This is the first time. But bring on the salt! So you got your chips, Joy. And then here we've got like 5 different types of salt. What about Himalayan pink salt?
My mum says this is good.
Oh really? Would you like to dip into that one?
How do I do that? How do you do this? Like,
lick the chip and then stick
I
it in. Is this what inspired Pass the Salt? What is that song about?
someone just really me off,
Really?
and it made me really mad. I just didn't. How was that one? I just didn't like
It's good.
how she
This is like
behaved,
chili.
and I didn't think that she should be behaving that way.
One more thing though before
Yeah.
you do go.
You want an Irish dance?
How did you know that?
Let's do it.
Wow. Savage.
You're half Irish, half Bangladeshi.
Yeah. How do you mix those styles?
Like this.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it, aren't I? Is this
Can
it?
you put your chin down a bit? I think that's better. Yeah, you're doing it.
When do I stop?
Keep going. I think you should be really proud of yourself.
Thanks. Yeah.
It's okay. It's nice to have some affirming words after a good old jig.
God damn, I feel good after that jig.
Yeah,
Ladies and
good.
gentlemen, make some
Good.
noise for Joy Crooks! Time to introduce the one and only HotWax, everyone, come on! Yeah, baby. Tell us about One More Reason a little bit, because you're going to play that for us a little later on.
Yeah, we were in Joshua Tree with Stella from Warpaint in her studio.
Oh my God.
And it was crazy. And we'd just come back from Vegas, which was insane.
It was crazy because it was
a sandstorm.
right in the desert.
It was insane. We had like face coverings.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
Out in the desert, it very quickly turns into like Mad Max.
Yeah.
She's got a problem.
That song's sort of about like anxiety personified into a she. It was quite funny though, because when that song came out, we were on tour with the Libertines at the time, and Lola fell off her bike really, really badly, and we had to cancel 2 of the gigs, and she smashed all her teeth.
As the day
had
that
a
like the
massive
song
gash.
came out, yeah.
So we printed out a T-shirt that says she's got a problem, and every gig I had to be like, look, she can't sing. She's got this massive problem. She fell off her bike.
Is the rock and roll lifestyle alive and well, do you think, on tour?
I think. Well, Alfie can tell us.
You went on tour with Royal Blood,
We're very
Libertines.
different to the way Alfie is on tour.
Okay.
It's like in our dressing rooms, like there'll be like my corner.
And the rest
very
Is that because
tidy.
you're banished there?
No.
or-
I like to
He's
be- I
very
like to have my own
tidy and very sensible.
And me and Selena are very messy.
I mean, it sounds like I'm probably more in your court than your court, Alfie. Like my dressing room here at Gonzo is like, I mean, you should see it. It's insane. Have you ever had a HotWax before?
I haven't. No.
No.
We're not very. Yeah, we should have.
Yeah. So do you like fancy waxing my leg on Gonzo?
I'd love nothing more.
Okay. Let's do it.
Ready?
I'm not ready.
Ready? The first hot wax. Ooh.
Oh my God!
That's good. That was clean.
Oh my god, I can stop doing that.
We can go next if you want.
It's so smooth. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us on the show. It's been a pleasure. Congratulations on this debut album. We cannot wait for it. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise. HotWax on the show! Yeah!
I'm Antony Szmierek, and I'm calling you from Manchester. It's raining, as you would expect. The song I managed to listen to is Angie's Wedding. The album is like a sort of anthology thing, and you've got all these different characters that you meet throughout the record, and they all appear at this fictional wedding, which is at a working men's club, but like it can be anywhere, like heaven or this sort of mystical place that maybe everyone goes to at the end of their life to be together. It's recorded in one continuous take, so there's a mistake in there that we bleep out. A lot of the album's about making mistakes and stuff, and it was quite nice that it had like an organic mistake in there. It was at someone's wake, and it was like on my street, and someone, like, they were just drunk, and they like pulled me over, and they were like, "Oh, are you Antony Szmierek?" And I was like, "Yeah, hello." And they said, "Will you come over and speak to everyone?" So I went over to speak to everybody. People were asking for photos, but everyone was crying. It was a horrible. I had to like ring my mum after it. I was like, I think I've ruined my life. I'd probably still be teaching. I was an English teacher for a long time, 5 years. I once had a girl, this is what I always say is the thing that stuck with me from teaching. It was a girl, Poppy, and she said to me one day, "You are cool, but not in the way you think you are." I've never figured out what she meant, and in my darkest moments when I'm on stage looking out at the crowd, I'm like, what did she mean by that?